I wanted to reply to this comment right here real quick, and it's a really valid question, although it's a complicated one, right? Because the options are going to vary based on each individual's situation. I'm just going to give a general overview, and I touched on it ever so slightly in the video I posted last night. I'm assuming you're talking about hair color. I'll talk about some other stuff real quick. When your hair grows out, you're seeing your new growth come in, and if your hair is dark like mine, but you're trying to be super blonde, it's going to be a really harsh line. It's going to be super obvious when it grows out. But if I were to go for a softer color, like what I've got right now, I've got some highlights in there. They're more sun-kissed than anything. I'm not going to notice this grow out. I'm going to want to retouch this a couple times a year. Most people already have something that's a little more high maintenance than that. A lot of folks are trying to cover grays. So in that case, you want to try to get something that's going to match your natural pattern. So like that gal that I posted about yesterday, she had dark base but some silver gray. She had previously been like, solid blonde. It was a two-part thing for her. Made it more low maintenance for her because there was more of her natural coming in the dark. And I also kept blonde pieces where she was the most silver. That way, as her hair grew in on that hairline especially, you can't discern between a highlight and a gray hair. One looks exactly like the other. Some other options are, rather than changing your color entirely, changing exactly what you do for each service. Most people do not need a full foil every single time. It is not necessary. Most folks need a full foil twice a year. That's it. Beyond that, it's mini foils and partial foils every time. And a mini foil is going to be way less than a full foil. It's going to be less than a partial. And that's going to be perfect, to touch up in between. We're getting on the crown, everything that's going to lay over everything else. And we're also going to get your hairline. So if and when you pull your hair back, you're going to see all the coverage there. Balayage and lived in color is a great way to save money. And same thing, you don't have to do a full balayage every time. Do a mini balayage. You want it to be rooty anyways, so that's fine. When it comes to haircuts, that's a little trickier. You can certainly go for lengths and looks that aren't going to be as obvious as they grow in. But ultimately, like when I think about the health of the hair, you're going to want to take at least that tiny little bit off the ends. You don't start getting breakage that's going to split up the hair shaft and have all your hair look gross and feel gross at that. Most folks, I would say, you're still going to want to come in at least every 6 to 8 weeks, but it doesn't have to be the big full service every single time. So one gal, she has an asymmetrical bob. Short in the back, long in the front, and it's a precision bob. For that, we can't go more than 4 weeks before her haircut starts looking off, but she doesn't need her color done that often. So we do her color every other time. That helps save on the cost. Could we do color every single time? Sure, there's roots to cover up, but do we do a color that lets her kind of get away with having longer time between appointments? Yes, and that's the point. Hope that helps. If it doesn't, let me know specifically what you've got going on, and I'll do my best to help you out. I'm here for you guys, okay? Thanks. Love you. Bye.